Imagine being sentenced to death not once, not twice, but 7 times. Each time you should have died. Bullets, hanging, poisoning, and even starvation. Each method should have ended your life, yet somehow he survived. This is the story of a man who cheated death more times than anyone could imagine, and lived to tell the story. In the early 20th century, political turmoil, wars, and revolutions made life in some countries deadly. Many were punished not for crime, but for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. And yet, in the darkest moments, some people refused to die. Their bodies failed to obey death itself. This is the story of Adrien Carton de Viard, a soldier, a survivor, and by all accounts, a man who defied fate itself. Adrien was born in 1880, a man of privilege, but not one to shy away from danger. He joined the military at a young age and quickly found himself in war zones across the world, from the Boer War in South Africa to the trenches of World War I. What makes his story extraordinary isn't just bravery, it's the sheer number of times death tried to claim him and failed. He was wounded in battle repeatedly, shot in the face, losing an eye, losing a hand, having his skull crushed. Doctors expected him to die multiple times, but Adrien refused. By World War I, Adrien was already a legend among his peers. He survived explosions, ambushes, and even being buried alive under rubble. In one battle, he was captured by the enemy. He was sentenced to execution and narrowly escaped. The first attempt, a firing squad. Bullets tore through the area around him. Some grazed him, others missed entirely. Miraculously, he survived. The second attempt, hanging. The rope snapped. He fell to the ground, gasping, but alive. The third, poisoning. Doctors expected a fatal reaction. None came. By the fourth attempt, the guards and soldiers around him were convinced he was untouchable. Most men would have lost hope after one execution attempt, but Adrien's mind was as strong as his body. He kept his focus and humor. He joked with guards. He refused to believe he was going to die. This mental resilience became his shield. Even when faced with starvation and torture, Adrien adapted to survive. Other prisoners believed him to be cursed or protected by some supernatural force, but Adrien insisted, luck has nothing to do with it, only persistence. His willpower was as lethal as any weapon. By the sixth attempt, Adrien's story spread. Soldiers whispered, "This man has cheated death again." He emerged physically battered, emotionally exhausted, but still alive. No one could explain why. Doctors called it a miracle. Adversaries called it a curse, but Adrien called it persistence. Adrien survived the war despite losing an eye, a hand, several fingers, countless injuries. He later returned to fight in World War II despite age and disability. His life became a testament to human resilience, proof that courage, mental strength, and sheer stubbornness can defy fate. Adrien survived where others perished. The world remembered him as the unkillable soldier. Think about it. How much of survival depends on body, and how much depends on mind? Would you have given up after the first execution, the second, the seventh? Adrien Carton de Viard teaches us that human determination can surpass the limits of flesh. Some call it luck, some call it miracle, but perhaps it's something simpler, an unbreakable refusal to surrender. In a world where death seems inevitable, his story reminds us, sometimes humans are stronger than fate itself.